Hi, my name is Mason Cram, and my audience today is my mom, Kim, and my dad, Jeff, and this is my persuasive speech. Energy drinks are marketed to all audiences as a way to boost your energy. But for children and teenagers, this boost can come with some serious risks. Should these drinks be so easy for younger audiences to buy? The answer should be no. Energy drinks should have a minimum age requirement to protect children from the potential health risks associated with the high levels of caffeine. Today, I will explain what energy drinks are, the effects on children and teenagers, and some alternative methods for boosting energy levels. First, I will talk about what energy drinks are. According to the Seljuk Journal of Agriculture and Food Sciences, energy drinks have been around since the early 20th century. Early versions were tonic waters with herbal extracts meant to revitalize the body. Today's versions, on the other hand, have a more recent history, dating back to the early 1980s by Red Bull in Austria. These drinks, by contrast, combine caffeine, taurine, B vitamins, and sugar aimed at boosting cognitive and physical performance. Caffeine is a natural stimulant that prevents feelings of drowsiness and increases alertness. Taurine is a sulfur-based amino acid with the intent of reducing feelings of stress and anxiety. B vitamins play a pivotal role in the body's energy metabolism by converting carbohydrates, proteins, and fats into usable energy. All of these things in moderation have positive effects on the body. However, in some of the common brands like Red Bull, Monster, and Rockstar, there are large amounts of these chemicals. For example, per 500 milliliters, or 16.9 fluid ounces, of the brands I mentioned, they contained 160 milligrams of caffeine, 54 to 62 grams of sugar, and 2,000 milligrams of taurine. So what effect does this have on children and teenagers? The most cited problem with energy drinks is the high amount of caffeine. Via the Anatolian Journal of Cardiology, following multiple studies, energy drinks have been directly linked to arterial hypertension, which in simple terms is high blood pressure, as well as cardiac arrhythmia, which is also known as heart palpitations or accelerated heart rate. Both of these conditions place high levels of stress on the cardiovascular system and can become more dangerous when consumed in larger amounts or before physical activity. Children and teens are especially vulnerable because while their bodies are still developing, the lower weight means the caffeine will hit them harder than most adults. As a result, even one energy drink can have a larger effect than originally thought. As well as cardiovascular problems, by the Journal of Clinical and Diagnostic Research, high amounts of caffeine in the youth can lead to GI problems, anxiety, disorientation, difficulty concentrating, trouble sleeping, headaches, and dehydration. Energy drinks are marketed as a method to improve focus and energy, but they can have the opposite effect. For example, a tired student can use it to stay up late to study, but then you compromise that night's sleep, in turn causing you to have an energy drink the next night. Another problem, as previously mentioned, is dehydration. Considering athletes are one of the highest consumers, this is a significant concern. Energy drinks act as a diuretic, meaning the body increases urine production. An athlete that uses energy drinks before physical activity is at higher risk for heat-related illnesses such as muscle cramps and dizziness, in turn having the opposite effect than the intended purpose. A drink designed to benefit you should not have inverse effects. Now that we have looked at the risks of energy drinks, what are some of the healthier ways to boost energy? The good news is that there are many methods outside of energy drinks to boost energy. Most of these methods include lifestyle choices like eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, and exercising regularly. All of these options provide a better, long-lasting energy rather than a short burst like energy drinks provide. If caffeine is truly wanted by a consumer, considering options in natural teas and coffees is a better alternative than energy drinks. While neither is ideal, true teas and coffees avoid many added chemicals that energy drinks contain. In addition, coffees and teas are high in antioxidants, which can have a positive effects like reduced risk for type 2 diabetes, heart attacks, and strokes. When used in moderation, if older generations lead by example, it promotes healthy habits for younger audiences. To finish my speech, I will recap what I just discussed. Today, I talked about energy drinks. I talked about what they are, their impacting effects on children and teens, and some alternatives for boosting energy. So the next time you see an energy drink on the shelf at the store and read the ingredients, think about if that's something that you think a child should be drinking. Thank you for listening.